Okay, hello everyone. Today I'm gonna teach you how to make God of War, Ghost of Sparta and Chain of Olympus run at 60 frames per second without any issues. I've seen some tutorials on the internet and they are all bad. They don't really teach how to have a stable frame rate, so today I'm gonna teach you guys how to do it. Just open the PPSSPP emulator and go to game settings, and first click here to enable cheats. Then close the emulator and open again. Go to games, and in this case I'm gonna teach how to do with Ghost of Sparta. So open the game, and now we close the emulator, go to memstick, PSP, cheats, and here is the code for Ghost of Sparta. Now we are going to enable the 60 frames per second cheat. So go to properties, change to notepad, that way you will be able to open. And in the description there is a website that contains all the cheats, so check the description for your version of the game. The version of the game is right here, so be sure to click on to copy the cheats in the correct one. The version of the cheat that I'll use, it's, let's see, Ghost of Sparta. My version is UCES 01473. Okay. Yes, okay. Here's the one that I need. Just copy copy every single line of the code and just paste. Now save the file, and now that we have the cheat enabled, go back to the emulator. Just a small disclaimer, this tutorial might affect your save state, so if you already started the game, go to a save point and save the game normally. That way it won't corrupt after doing this tutorial. So again, if you have a save state, they might be corrupted after the tutorial, so just do a regular save here. Okay, now let's go back to the tutorial. And click the game. Now we are going to configure Ghost of Sparta to run at 60 frames per second. Press ESC to open the menu, go to cheats. If you don't have a decent PC, you might want to use the 30 FPS or the unlimited FPS. I have a decent PC, so I'm going to use the 60 frames per second. So I click here. Now click the create game config, because now everything that we change in the game settings will only affect Ghost of Sparta. So go to game settings, system, and find the clock speeds. Let me see, fast memory, okay. Change emulated PSP CPU clock. If you want to run the game at 60 frames per second, leave at 1000. If you want to run at 30, I would say 55.5 is enough for 30 FPS. But since we are doing 60 frames per second, we are going to go to 1000. Click OK. Go back and go back. Now we're gonna have to close the emulator to apply all the fixes. and just open again and run the game. Now I'll show you guys some of the gameplay at 60 frames per second without any issues. Okay, here's a side-by-side comparison showing the modded version and the default settings of the PSP emulator. As you guys can see, the modded version has a much more stable frame rate and it's much better overall. I showed this scene from Chain of Olympus because you guys can see that just by changing the camera a little bit the FPS drops, but in the modded version it's much better. Thank you for watching this tutorial and don't forget to like the video. Bye bye!